and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm going to film a really requested video, and that is what is in my changing bag. So this is my changing bag. This is from Tibra & Marl. It is the, hang on, I've got it up on my phone so I can tell you exactly what it is. It is the Miller changing bag in the leaf design. It's from the Mamas and Papas and Tibra & Marl collaboration, and it's actually still in the sale for £69 on Mamas and Papas, full price £115, so it's quite a good deal if you are interested. Don't know why I sound like I'm an advert for this bag, but I do really like this bag. So yeah, I will dive right in and show you what is in my changing bag. A little disclaimer, I am not a tidy, neat person in any way, and I watch these videos and see people have the most organised, amazing changing bags where everything's like in little nice bundles and all neat and tidy and put in order and filed away in little pouches and blah blah. You're not going to get this with my bag, so if mesh stresses you out, this could stress you out, but this is genuinely what I do. I just chuck these things in my bag before I leave the house. And this is kind of a genuine what is in my changing bag. So to start with, the bag has this front pocket, and I'm just going to dive in no particular order and show you what is in there. Oh, quickly, I also have this little like key ring thing on the bag, which Abby got me for my baby shower, and it has got Wolf's name on it. I'm not 100% sure where that is from, but I will link it below. Right, and in here we have, as I said, in no particular order, a teether. Do you know, I'm all over the place. In case you haven't seen my videos before and you've just stumbled across this channel, I should probably just do a little quick introduction. I'm Becca, I'm 27, and I've got a almost 5-year-old. He's not 5-year-old. I'm Becca, I'm 27, and I've got an almost 5-month-old little boy called Wilf, who is my rainbow clomid baby. Yeah, and this is what's in my changing bag for him. So first things first, I have got a little teether, as Wilf is now at the start of teething. I can't feel any teeth or anything coming through yet, but he has the telltale red cheeks, tons of dribble, so I always have a little teether on me. He is much more of a hand chewer. He loves chewing his hands, and sometimes he'll chew my hands, but yeah, I always carry a little teether with him to kind of distract him if he's feeling fussy and he can have a little chew. This one is from Blossom and Bear, and my friend got this for Wolf for Christmas. This would normally be kept in some kind of like sterile pot before I put it in the bag, but I have just grabbed this straight out of the steriliser, so I haven't done that yet because I'm not organised. But in its sterilised pot I do have Wilf's dummy. I don't even know why I carry this with me, because Wilf is not a dummy baby at all. He is not into it in the slightest. If he's really fussy and like his feed's due and it's not quite ready, he will occasionally go for his dummy. This is the what's it called? Hevea? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. The like natural rubber one. So yeah, I really like that. Wilf not so much, but I do like to have it on me, and I just keep that in a little sterile pot in the front pocket. Ooh. Also in there I've got Wilf's Infocol. We give him this before every feed. When Wilf was a lot younger, he was quite a colicky baby. He used to get quite uncomfortable and scream and cry a lot and pull his knees up, and we started giving him Infocol, and it worked miracles for us, to be honest. He's completely fine now. So yeah, that is Wilf's Infocol. In here we have also got a little, these two things go together, a little weighed out pot of Wilf's formula. If anyone is interested, we use Cow and Gate. And that is a little 5-ounce pot for if we're on the go. I do tend to try and work Wilf's feeds around when we go out, so I'll try and feed him just before we go out in the hopes that he will last until we get back, but it's never nice to be like caught out or home later than you expect, so I always have a little pot of milk on me. And this bag, I'll try and show you, has a little like foil bottle pouch in there, so I always keep him a bottle in there as well. This has just come out of the steriliser, so it looks a bit watery, but this is the Dr. Brown's anti-colic bottle. This one is just one of the smaller 5-ounce ones, so that holds 5 ounces of milk to go with the bottle, but we do have bigger 7-ounce ones that we tend to use at home. What else do we have in here? I think we might mainly be down to things for me. We do have a little pouch sachet thing of coconut oil. Wilf gets quite bad eczema, so if he has a really bad eczema flare up, we use Zero Base, and then once it's calmed down we maintain it using the Child's Farm moisturiser, and that really works for Wilf. But coconut oil is always good. It's a nice natural way of keeping his eczema at bay, and this is just a little sachet that my friend gave me, and it's handy to have if he has any like flare-ups on the go, as his creams are quite big. And then the last things in this front pocket are just bits for me. I've got my lip balm, cannot go anywhere without lip balm. This is the Nuxe Rev de Miel lip balm. I put this on every night without fail, and whenever my lips feel dry, and this is just the best lip balm. I'm allergic to lanolin, as you've probably heard me mention in other videos, and most lip balms have lanolin in, so this is one of the few I can use and not get an allergic reaction to some seriously like blown up swollen lips that are not cute. So yeah, that is my lip balm. And then I've also got 2 lip products. I normally just chuck in whatever lipstick I'm wearing that day, so these are just ones that I haven't taken out yet, and it's the Sephora lip cream in number 40, and I've also got MAC Kinda Sexy in there as well. So yeah, that is the front pocket. So next I'll go onto the big main pocket, and again, just in no particular order. I've got a bottle of water. This is obviously for me, not for Wilf, but I am always thirsty and I hate being caught out without a drink, so I always carry a bottle of water with me. This is by Hip, and yeah, it's just a really nice bottle to carry my water around. I've then got a bib, because as I mentioned, Wilf is teething, so he's very dribbly. This one is from the Monochrome Mum, and it's really lovely quality. It's really thick and fleeced at the back, so that it doesn't get onto his chest. So yeah, always have like a dribble bib with me. I then always have my purse with me. I'm not going to show you the inside of this because I haven't emptied it in about 4 years, and it is literally, as you can see, bulging with stuff. But yeah, this is a Kate Spade purse that Andrew got me for my birthday like 5 years ago. You can't even see the writing on it anymore because it is so old. And then we have this pouch. You do get a little pouch with this changing bag, but I just found it a bit too small for what I would want to use it for. So I use this one, which is a quilted cam like cosmetic-y kind of bag. And in here I keep all Wilf's actual changing stuff. So I'm not a very tidy person, but I always have some nappies with me. We use Pampers. Wilf is in size 3s. I've tried other brands, and to me they just don't compare. Wilf very, very rarely leaks. These don't leak for him at all unless it's like some crazy poo explosion that you just can't avoid. But yeah, we just get on with these really well. I feel like some of the other brands I've tried, I just feel quite like stiff, and these are nice and soft and they don't irritate Wilf's skin at all. And as I said, he does have eczema, so we want to avoid anything that could irritate his skin, and we just get on really well with these, so we always bulk buy when they're on offer. I've never paid full price for Pampers because they are expensive compared to like supermarket brands of nappies, but for me we just find them far superior, so we always bulk buy when they're on offer. I always have a bundle of nappy bags. They're a bit of a mess. These are literally like Tesco value. I think they're about 30p for 300 or something ridiculous, but we just shove a handful of those in there. We've got wipes. We use the Huggies Pure. When I was packing my hospital bag when Wilf was due to be born, everyone in the world seemed to have water wipes in their bag, so I was like, I need water wipes. I personally do not get the hype with water wipes at all. I actively would go so far as to say I don't like them. I just don't get the fuss. Obviously they're all natural, which is amazing. They're like 99.9% water, so in that sense I completely understand why people rave about them so much, but they gave Wilf really bad nappy rash, and I think that's because they are so wet. Water wipes, as the name would suggest, are so watery and so wet that like you had to really like spend time drying their bum before you could like put the nappy back on. And obviously Wilf was a winter baby and he was quite early, so I didn't want him like out and having to flail around like naked for a while before I dressed him. I don't know, I'm like babbling on, but water wipes just were not for us at all. I think they're very expensive and they didn't do a good enough job for us to warrant the price. Whereas these, which are the Huggies Pure, are 99% water, so not quite as high as the water wipes, but for us we get on brilliantly with these. They're not quite as wet, they are slightly drier than water wipes, but just wet enough for us. I really love these. Wilf hasn't had any nappy rash since using these, and yeah, I just would really recommend them. Plus they're so affordable, you can get like 20 packs for £5 or something ridiculous. Like, they're always on offer and they're really good. I really like Huggies Pure wipes, cannot rave about these enough. What else do we have in here? We have Wilf's nappy cream, which is very nearly out. This is the Metanium Everyday. You can use this, as the name would suggest, every day, so you don't just have to use it when they get a flare-up of nappy rash. And because we use this every day, we have not had a flare-up of nappy rash since we started using it. When he was born, we tried a few. I think we tried Aveeno nappy cream, we tried Bepanthen, and we tried another one, and he had quite bad nappy rash. And then as soon as I got this, it vanished, and we have not had any since. And it's really cheap, it's like £2 maybe for that big tube, and this has lasted us since Wilf was about like 2 or 3 weeks old maybe when we first got this. And yeah, we're still on our first tube and he is 5 months old this week, so that is good stuff, and I'll be definitely buying another tube of that. In here I also keep Wilf's thermometer. Where's the lid gone to that? Here we go. I also keep Wilf's thermometer. This is the Braun, I can't remember the model, but it's the one that lights up green, amber or red to tell you how their temperature is, and you can also adjust it for their age range. So I love this thermometer. I keep it in here for 2 reasons. Mainly because I check his temperature under his armpit, so it's easier to check it whilst I'm changing him, but also if we're out and about, I don't want to be caught short and not have a thermometer on me. Luckily Wilf has actually never had a temperature, touch wood. He's never had a temperature so far, even with his injections, he's never had a temperature, but this is the best thermometer and is so reassuring. You can just check the colour straight away and you automatically know whether they've got a temperature or not. So this is brilliant. I would recommend this to anyone, and it's literally like £10 on Amazon. And the last thing I keep in here, is this TMI? I have no idea, but I always keep some sanitary towels in the inside pocket in there, just in case I'm caught short out and about. I have PCOS, so my cycles are all over the place, so I never know when beautiful Mother Nature is going to make herself known, so I just always like to have something on me for just in case. Plus, you never know, I've had so many people when I'm out and about be like, have you got any tampons, have you got any sanitary towels, because we're women and women get caught short with periods a lot of the time, so I just like to have something on me at all times. So that is everything in Wilf's like actual little changing bag. I will just bob that back in there. Next up we have got like a toy for Wilf. This is his rattle. This is from Julia State. I just love this, and Wilf likes it because it's really soft on the back, so he likes kind of like snuggling up with that. Oh, also with this bag you get a changing mat. I should have said that. So quite often if I'm nipping into like a public changing room, I will take just these together rather than taking the whole bag. If we're out for lunch or something, I'll just grab his changing mat that comes with the bag, and I will grab that and Wilf and we are away. What else have we got in here? I think it's mainly like clothing bits now. I always have a carrier bag with me. Not very glamorous, but poo explosions, wee leakages, it all happens with babies, doesn't it? So it's always good to just have something to put their wet, dirty clothes in, so you're not putting them straight into your bag. And then clothing wise, I have a vest. Make that 2 vests. I always carry 2 vests, yeah. So I've got a plain white one, I think that is just from Asda, and then I've got this like black printed shape one, which is from M&S. I then always carry a sleep suit with us. During the day I do dress Wolf in outfits, comfy outfits, but I like to have him dressed in outfits. But if it's getting towards the end of the day, or if I've already used a spare outfit, I will just pop him in a sleep suit. This one is a set from John Lewis and I love it because it has the built-in scratch mitts. And then I always carry a spare little outfit as well. So I've got some little leggings. These ones are really nice on Wilf because they have this like very thick soft band, and Wilf, shall we say, does carry his weight around his middle. He's an apple. He has a really big belly. All the time I was pregnant, his belly was always measuring like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of the rest of him, and yeah, he really does have a belly on him. So these are really comfy for him because they're really soft around his middle. These are just from H&M, I don't know if I said that. And then I have a little jumper for him. This is his penguin sweatshirt from Tobias and the Bear. So I always have a little outfit. And obviously some socks. These are just some grey socks from Tesco, I think. And the very, very last thing in my changing bag is a muslin. Obviously, it is an essential. If you have a baby, you probably have about 50 of these around your house. I believe this one is a fox print one by the Cotton Barn, I think. But yeah, I absolutely love this print, and these are invaluable for like feeding, burping, snotty noses, everything. Can't go anywhere without one of those. And yeah, that is everything in my changing bag. Obviously the clothes and things change depending on weather, where we're going, what we're doing, but yeah, that is generally what is in my changing bag at all times. I think that's everything. Let me know in the comments if you think I've forgotten anything. But that is generally, I think, what I take out day to day. I am quite unorganised, so sometimes, I'm not going to lie, I forget things. But generally, that is what I take out and about with me. Now I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to see you all in my next video. Bye guys!